All right, Chief, you're on camera. This is your first live stream, Joss, so we'll see if anybody decides to tune in. What do you think? You think people will care enough to see what you're up to at a dog park? Hi, Rita. Yep, Joss' first live stream. Hey, everybody. Joss' first live stream. We came to the park and there's nobody here, so figured people would want to see what Jah was up to while he's on vacation. Hey, fella. Well, there you go. That's what he's up to. Hey, fella. You mind saying hi to people? Tell them you're having tell them you're having a great time here in Alabama. Huh? Look at that. Look at that guy. I haven't seen you for a few days, huh? We were hanging out with my mom and then came back last night. When I walked in, I had the camera rolling so you guys will see it. He was squeaking and squawking. He was so happy to see me. Were you squawking? Were you going... Yeah, there's a couple of dogs here, but they're all on the big side, and I don't want to risk it. You never know. Yeah, he's enjoying Alabama. Yep, Jah's first live stream. We don't know how long it will be, do we, Jah? Because you don't feel like answering a lot of questions today, do you? You lead a semi-private life. Why don't you go see what the other puppies are doing over there? It's a little hot, but he still likes to come, even if it's only for, you know, even if we only stay for 15, 20 minutes or whatever. Usually we stay longer, but if it's too hot and there's no dogs, we won't. I figured this will be a warning that after this stream ends, about an hour after that, I'll do my own live stream on my channel. Yep, Jah and his driver Jordan. Are you watching the kids? You watching the kids on their bicycles? He does have a big heart. That's no question about that. He's probably about ready to go home. He likes it here and everything, but I think he's kind of... Whenever he goes somewhere new, he's a little confused as to whether we're staying there or we're going home at some point. He doesn't know. Who, Jah? Jah's not sick. I'm not sick either. I probably have a stopped up nose because I've been traveling around so much, and the weather, believe it or not, even state to state is like kind of different from place to place. Jah, do you want to take a dip in the pool? Oh, my mom's gone. She's home already. Yeah, she's not here, but she had a great trip. She had a lot of fun, and we got to do a lot of things that, well, it was literally once in a lifetime. I mean, because some of the things that we vlogged together at the end of this month are going to be gone, so we got to do it all. Here, we can get some action. Hey, Jah, I'll see you later. I'm going to go over here and say hi to the dogs. Come on, let's go say hi to the puppies. I think that's a husky. That dog, as soon as Jah showed up, that dog came over and was sniffing him out through the fence. And yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed the Graceland vlogs. I absolutely loved going. I absolutely loved it. I think everybody, if they have any interest at all in Elvis, they should definitely go. Or you just like a story of a guy who started out with nothing and ended up being larger than life. I think that's an understatement. Larger than life. There we go. Oh yeah, I was hoping that they would have like I didn't know whether they would or not, but I was hoping they would have like Graceland auctions, like a place you could go in there and they were actually maybe selling like signed checks or, you know, clothing or something like that of his. I might have been willing to mortgage my well, not my house, but because I don't have one, but I may have been willing to buy it and then sell something when I get home to afford it. Yeah, I loved stacks too. I had a lot of options of things that I could do. Believe me, there were no shortage of things to do in Memphis. They had the Lorraine Hotel, Civil Rights Museum where where Martin Luther King was killed, and St. Jude where Danny Thomas is buried. And there was a ton of stuff I was gonna do, but what ended up happening was, even though you guys saw it as Tupelo to Graceland the next day, really what I did was I filmed Tupelo, and then I went to Memphis and I went to Sun Records and Stax with the plan of doing Graceland the next day, because I wanted to do it first thing in the morning so I wouldn't have to shortchange myself on any time. You know, I wanted to get there like pretty much when it opened, so however long it took is however long it would take me to enjoy it. And then I was going to go vlog Danny Thomas and St. Jude after, but I was so wiped out. I know it sounds crazy, but 5 hours of walking around, reading things, filming things, listening to audio guides, all that stuff, I was just wiped out. So I said, you know what, I know for sure I'm coming back. I know I'm not going to leave that stuff hanging, so, you know, it just gave me it was a good starter, you know. I knew when I posted the Elvis stuff, somebody would say, what about his first house here? And what about Vernon's house? And what about this and this? I can't do everything, but I wasn't going to just do one Graceland vlog when there was so much to be seen. I didn't even plan on 3. I just filmed everything that I liked. And then when I got home, I said, how do I divide this up so that it all kind of... Oh, it's definitely a full-time job. In fact, I kind of wish I could have had my mom on the live stream. She would have done it, but she like she says, she goes, this is your thing. I don't want to horn in. But I kind of felt bad for how much vlogging and editing and all that stuff that I was doing. I think she was kind of shocked by how much goes into it as well, because it was just almost never ending. So, but it's fun. So it could be a lot of worse things in the world than having a job that you enjoy that takes a lot of time. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I got the VIP. I'm glad I could afford the VIP pass. I know not everybody can, but I told myself before I got there, I said, if Elvis were performing live, you'd probably spend as much as you could to get the best seats possible. And since that's not an option, just assume that this is as close as you'll get. So Jah flew to Alabama. If you watch the vlogs, I mean, how else would he get here? Yeah, Jah. Yeah, I'm glad everybody enjoys him so much. I meant to do more videos with him while we were here. We just didn't have a chance. So today I was literally not vlogging anything because we're leaving. And I said, you know what? Let's just do a live stream. Then he can do whatever he does. And oh, yeah, really? You'd never heard of Alex Chilton? Oh, boy. I liked all of his stuff, actually. I liked that third album is called Third Sisters. That's really good, too. The VIP pass was $104, and then they have something else you can get called the Ultimate VIP pass. And I think that the only difference with that is I think that you get, it comes with like a tour guide for your small group, or like whoever signs up for that, because they do tours every half hour. Like, even though I wasn't part of a tour really, everybody that buys your package goes in on the same, bus. And then, so for mine, you could just, what's he hiding under there? For mine, they took you over to Graceland. You got to watch the documentary that kind of sets it up for you in Graceland. And then once they get you to the door, you're on your own. You can spend as much time as you want, all that. And like I said, I think the only difference is that you get more of a guide that's with you. And you get, there's probably I think there was an extra room, kind of like in mine where I took you guys back in that VIP room. And there was some more of his jewelry and a couple of more of the clothing that he wore in his personal life. They had some of that in there. I think there was another small room for the ultimate VIP that had even more stuff. But for me, I was like, I think it was an extra 10 or 20 bucks for that one. But I just figured, that I don't want to, I'll get the best one for me because I don't necessarily want a tour guide. Then maybe the next time I come, maybe I'll do the bigger package. And then on top of, it was $104 because I think it's $99, but they charge you an extra $5 to go see the airplanes. So I tacked that on. I ate barbecue actually at Graceland. I ate at Vernon's. There's a Vernon's barbecue joint there. Since I suspended my diet for this trip, I just figured, you can't go to the South and like be juicing and stuff. So, well, you can, but I'd feel weird if, my mom wanted to go to soul food restaurants and stuff like that. And then what am I going to do? Go, they don't have any salads. What am I supposed to do? No. I have enough willpower that I can, we were only eating like one meal a day anyway. So I'll just, when I go home, I'll just go back to what I was doing before. So, plus I got the weight bench there. So once I get home, I'll be, I've filmed, right now I have 20 videos uploaded. So I have almost 3 weeks when I get home to just relax and, because I was seriously getting burnt out at the end. I was telling my mom even one of the days, I think it was Saturday, we went and did something, and my plan was to only do one vlog that day. And then because of what we did, it turned into 2. And then while we were there, I was like, well, if we don't do this other thing, we'll never be able to get to do it. So I was forcing myself to do 3. And so I was like, you know what? I'm getting to the point where when I get home, I really, really do need that break. I've been filming and editing everything the night of, so. And then I ended up filming 2 yesterday, so. Pardon me? Pardon me? Nice Willie shirt, huh? We're in Alabama. Jah, are you in Alabama? Have you been enjoying Alabama? Are you making friends here? You are? You've been enjoying Alabama? Oh yeah, you have. I pushed myself harder on this trip to do epic things than I've ever pushed myself on any other trip before, so it's been cool seeing everybody go like, oh, you've topped yourself on this trip, and then I know, oh, you don't even know the half of it. Because we're in tomorrow's vlog is drastically different than anything I've put up yet on this trip, and then we go full bore country to Nashville and a handful of Nashville vlogs, and some of those I know people aren't going to even give a chance, but they should, because there are some hilarious stories in there. Absolutely hilarious. Plus I go to some really, really famous historical places in Nashville, so I feel good. I just haven't been getting that much sleep because we've been waking up early to get going and get on the road to do stuff, and so we're going back to LA pretty soon. So if you're sitting here looking at Jah going, this is boring, how do you think I feel when I come to dog parks and this is what he decides to do? Hey, Jah? Hey, Jah, are you listening to me? Oh, you said I inspire you to notice everything around you? Because of vlogging, I always have my eyes peeled looking for stuff. And today, as we were on our way to the dog park, we're driving down this road and I glance over and I go, is that a Bigfoot caged in a fence over there? And sure enough, right in front of a business in like a, I don't know, maybe like a 10 foot by 10 foot cage, there was a Bigfoot. I'm like, you just never know what you're going to see. There's a place here in Alabama, I'm not going to vlog it just because I'll save it for another time, but I was reading last night that a woman used to live in her closet in her house and paint spider webs. And Yeah, I know. As crazy as that sounds. So now the place that she lived in, there's like a business in there, but they keep the closet there in her memory with like photographs of her paintings, and because they can't display them, they're too fragile. And I think they're displayed in a museum here occasionally, but you never, like I saw someone post, well, when I went, they weren't on display, and the museum told them that they don't keep them out all the time because of how fragile they are. But I was like, that's a really interesting. Is there a puppy here? Huh? Is there a puppy here you need to go check on? I hear a puppy coming in. Go ahead and go say hi. Yep, he's got a friend coming. Oh yeah, yeah. There's no such thing as off limits to Jah. He just climbs on whatever he wants. Hi. Hi. The smelling party. Always. He loves people.
That's her. She's
Oh.
not worried about people.
Oh, is she?
She's like, oh, there's a human? Let's go to the human. Versus,
Hi.
yeah.
Oh.
Are you happy now? Don't be mean.
You like me, but you don't like Jah? Is that how it goes?
She didn't grow up with dogs.
Oh.
Now she's used to dogs that big.
You know what's weird is every dog that meets John, and somebody says, "Oh, they're not comfortable around dogs," they end up liking him for some reason. So
She's fine. It's just when they get in her face.
Oh, yeah.
With dogs that big.
Oh.
We live with a cane corso.
Oh.
And the other one doesn't really care about her. He's a Rottweiler mix, but the cane corso's like obsessed with her. He's like, oh, I may be 210 pounds. That's my
Hi. 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 You're friendly, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're so mad at me. I can tell by your shedding.
Aw.
That's what I get for driving you for 2 hours, huh?
Oh, are you doing that too? That's what I do with him.
Birmingham.
Oh, really? I was just in Birmingham last week.
I live down there, but my friend lives up here.
Yeah, he does the same thing. We kind of travel all over the world, and we get to somewhere, and he just looks at me like, "Where are we going? What is this place? And when are we going home?"
At least he fit right in your backpack though.
Yeah.
See upside.
As long as he has people, that's all he cares about. He just wants to see people and other dogs, so.
I know what you're about to go do. Where's those bags? Are you gonna go potty? Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll finish this up. I will go live in about an hour. Take care, everyone.